Sorry, I'll just quickly stop. Is there anything that you'd like to see on the courses that you haven't seen yet?
At the moment, I cannot. Nothing comes to my mind.
Yeah, nothing comes to mind. Nothing comes to mind. It's a great
To
expression.
mind. Mhm.
Nothing comes to mind. Okay, excellent. Well, I can see. I can see. I think Sir Motin is a new face. Are
Yeah,
you a new face?
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Can
you
you see
too.
me?
Yeah, we see you. We hear you well. It's all good this end.
Welcome everybody. Hi, nice to meet you, everybody.
Good.
Hi.
Uh, I just have a problem that I can't collect my audio with the micro with the headphones. I don't know
Okay.
how to do it. I try. It's a little bit difficult for me right now. Let me see right here.
Hi guys.
Hi, Federico.
Oh
Hi
yeah, I
David.
find it.
Hi.
All right, let's go. I find it.
Okay, so tell us, Sir Motin, where are you from? Where are you from, and why are you learning English?
So hi, nice to meet you, everybody. I'm from Milan, and I want to learn the English course because you know Stefano.
Yeah, I
Stefano,
do. I do know
yeah,
Stefano. Yeah.
yeah. He introduced me because we work together in
Oh,
the
okay.
office.
Okay.
Yes, I am 22 years old and I live in Milan.
Do you also
Uh,
work at the hospital?
yes, I work in the ASL office. It's named ASL office, and we make insurance for the people of Italy, Italian people for Milan, the citizen of Milan.
You make, sorry, you make
We make
operations?
insurance,
Oh,
insurance,
insurance. Okay, insurance.
healthcare insurance,
Health
and
insurance, I see.
yes, it's a free for the Italian citizens, so we make it. And yeah, Stefan introduced me to you to your courses. I see it where when we in the work when we are in the work we hey, let me
Work,
see
usually, rather than in work. When we are at work.
when we are as exactly okay when we are at work he introduced me to your courses and I think it's very great. Your English is very well and
Very good. Very good.
is
You need
very
an
good.
adjective here, yeah,
All
because you're
right,
describing a noun. Your English is very good. We say
all right.
well when you're describing a verb. Yeah, you play football well, or you speak English well. You can say it like that because then it's speak. You speak English well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but your English is good.
Your English is very good. So, David, yes. And um, also, we talk about you and watch your videos. And he also Stefano teach me some grammatical things on
He
English.
he teaches me, or he taught me, or he has taught me. Even has
Yeah.
taught would be good here. He has taught me
Okay.
some interesting things. Yeah, he has taught me some grammar, some vocabulary.
All right. All right. Yeah. He has told me some grammar, some vocabulary. So, like past simple, present perfect.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'd use present perfect there just because you're not saying when. You're not telling me when exactly. It's not even important when, but the result is important. Now, he has taught me some vocabulary, so I know a lot of English words. Yeah, well, so I know some new things. We would definitely say has taught there. I think most English people.
all right. All right.
And it's
That's
just because
great.
you're referring really to you're not referring to one moment in your life, but you're referring to many moments in your life, and they're not specific past moments. You're really referring to your whole life until now. And so he has taught me. I know maybe it's only in the last few months or maybe the last few years, but he has taught me some vocabulary, some
All
grammar.
right. He has told me. All right. That's great.
Excellent. So
Excellent.
I'm going to share the pictures now, otherwise we won't get started. But I'll share these pictures. Have you chosen one? And sorry, what's your name? I don't know your name. Sorry. Is it
Yes,
is it
my
Motin?
nickname. Yeah, my nickname is Sir Martin because it's my nickname on Xbox,
Okay.
and but my real name is Email with H in the start.
Email. Email. Oh, okay.
Email.
Email. Email.
Yes, my origin is from Bangladesh.
Okay. Originally from Bangladesh.
Yes,
Excellent.
my parents are from Bangladesh, but I have a lot of parents also in UK, like Birmingham, uh,
Uh-huh.
Casford. I
So
mean.
you have relatives in Birmingham, relatives where? In
In I don't know the city. I think
Cusford.
Casper is the name. I have to check shares. Also, my cousins go to university in UK is Queen University. He do engineering.
Okay. Okay. In
And
London, Queen Mary, yeah, in London.
Queen
Is that?
Mary, yeah, Queen
Uh-huh.
Mary. That's yeah.
Uh-huh.
And also another cousin, he graduate in medical in UK.
Oh, okay. Graduated in medicine in the UK.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Excellent. Okay, have you chosen a picture to retell today, or do you want me to give you one spontaneously? And you have to do it spontaneously.
Yeah, give me spontaneously.
Okay,
Honestly, I don't have the time for choosing
I
the
understand.
picture, but
No,
I download it. I download the file.
good. Okay, you can do this one if you like. What can you see in the first picture?
All right. In the first picture, I can see a person. Is okay to
Uh-huh.
say person?
A person. Yeah, I can see a person. That's good.
Yeah, I can see a person that is very tired because
Who? A person. Oh, I can see a. Sorry, that's correct. It's correct. A person that is very tired. Yeah,
oh, all right, okay,
you can.
okay.
Sorry.
It's very tired because it's the weather is very hot. I can see it, and he's walking. I mean, and
What's he doing here? How can we say that? What's happening
he's
to his?
sweater. He's sweating,
He's
sweating.
sweating. Good. He's sweating. Is
He's
he sweating?
sweating because it's very hot in the temperature, and he's going to have a break or relax in under the tree.
Good.
Then he fall asleep.
Good.
Uh,
You can also say here, then he dozes off, or nods off. They're good phrasal verbs for
those,
fall asleep. He dozes off, he nods off.
dozes off. So it's mean he fell asleep, right? Yeah.
There are synonyms for fall asleep. They're usually used when you have a little sleep, and that's why
All
it's
right.
perfect in this situation. It looks like he's gonna nod off for a few hours and then wake up and do something else.
All right. Very great. Dave, you put the video on YouTube so I can rewatch it.
Yes, yeah,
For
this
me,
will be on YouTube. You will be famous.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
I don't think so, but I hope so.
You're right. Yeah, not on my channel.
You know how we call me and Stefano in the office. We call you the GOAT because you are
The
like,
goat.
yeah, because you are the LeBron James of English. I think you are a master of English.
Oh, thanks, Motin. I try my best, but I mean, it's much easier when you grow up in England and you listen to English all the time and you go to an English school.
Yeah, but you teach it really well.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
a
thank you,
difficult
thank
thing.
you. I
That's
try.
a difficult things, I think. You teach it really well. Yeah, let's get to the picture. So then he doze off like
He
you see,
dozes,
yes,
dozes off. Yeah, he
dozes
dozes
off.
off.
All right,
Good.
dozes off, and some birds. Uh, how you can say like when a plane land, some birds lands in his head.
On
Is it
his hat,
correct?
yeah. Some birds land on his hat.
All
Exactly.
right,
Exactly.
okay. And I think the can you go under, please,
Yeah, can
so
you
I can
scroll
see?
down? Scroll
Can you
down.
scroll down? Yeah, all right.
Uh-huh.
Scroll down. Let's go. Yeah. Can you? All right. And I think the birds is making like I don't know how you say with the vocabulary in English.
So they are building a nest. They are
All
building a
right.
nest.
Building a nest. All right. Very well. Okay. Okay. Building building a nest.
Good.
And then the nest is going up on the tree. How can I see? Because no, they take off her hat
They
and
take
put it.
this. Good.
They take off her hat
Not
and
take off the hat, otherwise it sounds like
all right.
a person takes off the hat, but they take the straw from the hat. Yeah, take the straw because it's a straw hat, I think. So they take the straw from the hat. I'll put that somewhere where you can see it. Where can you see it? Maybe there. There we go. They
Yeah,
take
maybe
the
there.
straw
Yeah,
from the
that's
hat.
good. They take the straw from the hat and they put it on the tree. All right, and
Yeah,
because I think because the nest on the tree is a safe position.
good, excellent. Yeah, it's safe for the eggs.
Safe for the eggs, right? Yes, and then the person wake up and
Wakes up. The person wakes up.
The person wakes up, and I think he's very disturbed because he was
sorry. Sorry, he wakes up because
he wakes up because the birds disturb him.
Good. The birds have
and
to
I
stop.
think yeah, and I think he's very upset.
Good.
All right, yeah.
Okay, and so what does he do at the end? Can you see what he does?
Can you scroll down, please?
Yeah. It's these two at the bottom.
He's looking at the nest.
Aha, he's looking at the nest, and so what does he decide to do? He's lost his hat. His hat has disappeared.
Oh yeah, he take back his hat.
He takes the nest. Yeah, he takes the nest and puts the nest on
Yeah.
his head.
He take the nest.
I
He
think
take
that's the
all the
nest.
things.
He
Yeah, all
takes it
right.
back.
Okay.
He wants his property back. Yeah, he wants his
Yeah.
possessions back, and so he just takes
He
it
take
back.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
yeah. They took all of the straw from his hat. Well, as it's your first go, try one more for today. As it's your first time here, try one more. This is quite a short one anyway. Usually I just do one per student, but it's your first time, so have a look at this one.
All
It's
right.
called the
Thank you, Dave.
hammock.
All right. All right. So I can see there is another person. A quite he's trying to get comfort, I think.
Comfortable. Okay, he's trying to get comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah.
If you wanted to,
And
do you want to describe it? Describe him. What kind of body shape does he have?
I think the body shape is a little bit overwhelmed,
Overweight.
overweight. Okay,
Uh-huh.
overweight.
He's a bit overweight.
Yes, and he doesn't have hair, so he's bald.
Good.
Like Stefan.
Yeah, okay, good.
Just kidding.
He's always right up to the camera like that as well. So,
Yeah, like
so we're focused on it. I think he does it on purpose.
No, I think because he also do this in the office because he can't see in the
Oh, okay. So his eyesight is
his
poor.
me
Yeah.
he can see in the how you can see how you can say like in the like here like this he can see
Short-sighted.
short-sighted. All
Yeah,
right,
he is short-sighted. He's
okay.
short-sighted.
He's short-sighted. All right. Yes, but so he's putting I don't know the vocabulary of this
A hammock. This one is a hammock. A hammock.
a hammock. Yeah, okay. So he's putting a hammock between the trees because he want to get asleep, I think. Then he get on the hammock and
He gets good. He gets on the hammock.
Yes, he's get on the hammock, and then the hammocks break down because I think he's too much weight.
Okay, he's too overweight or he's too heavy.
All right, he's too heavy. Then he gets upset and try to put the hammock up the tree.
Good. Yeah. I mean, how can we describe the hammock in this picture and in this picture? How can we say that in the first picture the hammock is very
First thing in the first picture is falling down.
Good.
In the second, he tried to put up.
He tries to make it higher.
Yeah,
he tries to make it higher. You can also say it's too loose in the first picture and it's much tighter in the second picture. Yeah, it's more tightly. It's tighter between the two trees. It's tied tighter between the two trees. Okay, yeah, so it's a very loose hammock in the first one. It's now a tight hammock here. What happens when he tries to get into it or onto it when it's tighter?
He's tried to get he's tried again to get up on the hammock.
Remember the S, yeah. He tries to get onto
yeah, I make confusion with the third person. All right,
it's a really common mistake that people forget the S with the he and the she.
Yeah, he tries up to get on the hammocks.
Good
hammock, and he fall asleep again. He fall again.
He falls out, yeah, or falls off the hammock.
All right, yes, he falls out again. Then we can see he tried to stay in the hammock for not fall. He tried to rescue. He tried to
tries to balance. Tries to balance in the hammock. Tries to balance.
Yeah, try to balance. Yes, but unfortunately it doesn't work, and he fall asleep. He fall away.
He falls onto the floor again. Yeah,
he falls out.
You can just say on the floor. He falls on the floor again. He falls onto the floor. Both of those are correct.
Okay, he falls on the floor again. Then he have some pain on the back.
Good. He has some pain in the back. He hurts his back.
He hurts his back. And I can see he get on the tree.
He gets on the tree. He climbs the tree.
He gets on the tree, and I don't know how. But yes, he gets on the tree. Then he jump on the hammock.
Jumps on the hammock.
He jumps on the hammock and he falls again.
Good. What happens to the hammock at the end?
In this time, the hammocks break.
How do we say? How do we say that?
The hammock is getting strapped. Strapped.
Not strapped. When you, for example, if you take paper, if I have a piece of paper like this and I do this, what am I doing?
you are cut.
We say the same for clothes.
You
Yeah,
are
when
cutting the
not
paper.
cutting's with scissors, but when you do that,
Uh,
there's
oh,
two words that you might know here: rip and tear. Yeah, the hammock rips, the hammock tears.
rips and
Yeah, and he falls on the floor again. But yeah, you
oh,
can see that the hammock is ripped. The hammock is torn,
oh, that's good.
and yeah, tear is irregular. It's tear, tore, torn. Yeah, tear, tore,
To.
torn. So he has torn the hammock.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
he has
right.
torn the hammock.
So, Dave,
Ex
can I ask you some question? Like, where are you from in UK?
Sure, yeah. I'm from a town called Southend-on-Sea. It's in the southeast of the UK, not far from London, about 45 minutes on the train to London.
In the
I never
45
go to
minutes.
London, but
You don't like London. It's very busy. I was go to London in 2012, like when I was 14 or 13, I don't remember.
uh-huh.
So because I want to visit my parents in London.
Oh, okay. And
Uh,
they were in London, yeah?
yeah, I was been in London. I have some photo also. Maybe the next time I can show you, or I can describe my photo.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
it. We don't have to do these pictures each time. I'll leave it up to each student, really. If you want to retell a story or something like that, that's great
Oh
as well.
yeah, I see it because Stefan all the time he tells you the story. I can
Yeah,
and
that's
I watched it.
perfect.
Yeah,
It's
and
what
watch it.
it's
So
what I
you
do.
like the shoes about you like you shoes up on the student. Like you leave the shoes on the student.
I leave a choice to the
You
student.
leave
Yeah, choice.
the choice on the students. All
I
right,
leave a choice to the student, or you
to
know
the
what we
student.
usually say? We usually say, I leave it up to the
You leave it
student.
up to
I
the
leave
student.
it up to the student.
You
That's what we
leave it up.
usually say. And it shows you how important prepositions are in English. You know, if we have all of these phrasal verbs which all use prepositions. We say, yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's your
It's up to
decision.
you.
It's up to you. And it means it's your choice. It's your decision. Yeah, so we also say that. It's up to you. Okay, I'm going to move on now. We're going to move on to Gunter.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you very
but
much,
very
Dave.
good, fantastic,
I'm staying maybe to watch the other students. And
excellent.
how you think is my English?
How do you,
Just
so how is
how
my
do you?
English? Yeah.
Yeah, how's my English?
Yeah, it's good as long as you're able to communicate and we're able to understand you. You know, I think that you make progress each and every time you practice. And so, of course,
Yes,
the
yes.
main thing is, do people understand when you speak? And clearly, we all understand you. It's very easy to understand you.
All right, all right. That's great.
But
That's great. Thank
naturally,
you very
be
much.
careful with the S. Yeah, remember that it's all, whenever
Yes, I
you've
have
got
to
he or
remember
she,
the third person
climbs,
when I'm describe.
jumps.
Yes, when I'm describing a person on the photo, I have to use the third form,
Exactly,
and
exactly,
put the S. All right.
exactly.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Okay,
I stay
excellent.
here from for watch the other student. Maybe I get I have to leave out because I have to get with my parents to the supermarket.
That's okay.
So
Yeah, I
I think it's
understand. I
not.
understand.
I hope it's not a problem, but I
No,
can
no, of
watch
course not.
the
Of course not.
video in YouTube.
Yeah, it will be up there. It will be up there a bit later today. So, Gunter, do you have a story you've already chosen?
No,
No, you want
I
me to
let
do?
the choice to you.
Okay, we can try this one.
Yeah.
So, what can you see in that first picture?
So it seems that a couple is sitting or being at home.
Yeah, a couple are sitting at home or is sitting at home.
Yeah, they have a picture on the wall, and the man and the child are, or the man is sitting on a sofa, and the child is kneeling
On the sofa.
on the sofa and watching
Good,
the picture.
good.
And
And
then
not well, looking at the picture. We don't
look,
usually say watching the picture,
oh
just because
yeah,
watching is when you follow somebody around and watch them. Usually, you watch for a long time, and it's why we say watch TV, watch a film. But yeah, they are looking at the painting.
looking at the painting, and it seems like the man is discussing something with the woman.
Good.
And in the next picture, you see all three on the bikes. The man has the little child in front of his bike, and
In
they
front of
are
him. In front of him.
in front of him. Yeah, and they are outside in nature, cycling.
Excellent.
And now they stop, and they enjoy the sunny day.
Yeah, they found a beautiful spot with breathtaking scenery.
Yeah, under a tree.
Uh-huh.
They settle down, and they I have the impression they are enjoying the nice weather and the scenery and being together.
Excellent.
And then they sit down or lie down in the grass.
Uh-huh.
And then here in the picture on the right, the woman is holding her hands on her ears.
Just holding her ears, yeah, or covering her ears. Covering her ears.
I cannot really interpret what this should mean or what this means.
What do you think these things in the air are? Yeah, you can see them in the next picture.
It could be little flies or mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. I think they're mosquitoes. Flies are not as annoying, but mosquitoes, of course, can be very annoying.
Yeah, maybe she is protecting her face or her ears.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then they take off again. They get on the bikes and leave this place.
Good.
And in the next picture, they are at home again.
Excellent. And what's happened to them?
Maybe they have some problems with the mosquitoes or with the mosquito bites.
Good. Yeah, they've been bitten many times.
They don't look so happy at the
and
moment.
What's happened to their faces? How can
maybe
you call this?
They are swollen.
Good, very good. Their faces are swollen. Fantastic. Their faces are swollen, or you can also say swell up here. Their faces have swollen up. You can say that as well. Swell up. We often say use swell up like the verb. Yeah, their faces after they were bitten by mosquitoes, their faces swole up. Yes, yeah, swollen.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent, fantastic. And now they're looking at the painting, and what do you think they're thinking? You remember at the start they were looking at the painting and thinking, what a wonderful idea it would be.
Yeah, it looks like the painting is showing the outside, the beautiful nature. It looks similar to the place where they made the picnic.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
and
so now they have.
Maybe they don't enjoy it so much when they look at the picture. They get the memories back, the mosquitoes annoying them and biting them and hurting them.
Good. Yeah, they've got painful memories of this event now. And what do we call it when you have a mark on your skin that appears very often as an allergic reaction? You might say this here, their faces have swollen up, and maybe they have what do you call it when you have something on your skin which comes usually as an allergic reaction? Not usually from a bite, but it can happen.
Some itching?
Bites are itching, definitely, yeah. So I'm sure they are itching. I'm sure they are itching today. I was actually thinking about a rash, although it's a little bit different. I agree, you don't always get a rash from a bite, really, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you, and the verb here is a phrasal verb, to break out in a rash. Yeah, we usually put it like that. They have broken out in a rash after they've got bitten by so many mosquitoes. Okay, fantastic. Really good, Gunther. Let's move on now to Federico. I see you just below. Hello, Federico.
Hi.
Have you chosen a picture, or do you want me to choose one for you?
Always on the cuff. Always on the cuff.
Off the cuff. Okay, yeah. Off the cuff. Let's do it. Do something off the cuff. It's good. Very natural English. Do something off the cuff. Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay.
I don't think we did this one last time, did we? Which one would you prefer? I think we've done.
You.
I think this is the funniest one. This one is better. Do you recognize it? Have you done it before?
No.
Okay, try this one. This one's amusing.
Excuse me,
I've lost your sound. I can't hear you.
I have a phone call.
Oh, okay, I understand.
They absent for some minutes, okay?
Yeah, let's go on to, no problem. Let's go on to Andre. I see Andre down the bottom. Andre, can you hear us? He's trying.
Hello,
hello.
everybody. Hello to everybody. Yes, it's my time. Oh,
And is that Romania behind you, Andre?
yes. It's a castle. It's a Peleș castle. I put it on purpose.
I thought so. I thought so. And so, is it? Tell us about the castle.
Yeah, it's a castle that had belonged to the queen, to the queen, let's say, of Romania. It's called Peleș. It's a site, let's say, near Bucharest. We don't have today a king. But we had a king, let's say, at the end of the Second World War.
Okay,
interesting. And this is his castle. Well, you can't see the most part of the castle because my head is there. Now you can see it, and it's like in the pictures look like it's skyscraping, but
it's skyscraper. Yeah, it's very tall.
Yes, it's not so high.
Okay.
The picture was big, and so I didn't resize it to look better. And it's the width is the picture width, and so it's not entirely on the screen.
It looks lovely. It looks like an amazing place.
Yes, it's a beautiful castle, and hey, well. Maybe when you're in Romania or everybody.
I would love to go to Romania. I have never been to Romania. I've been to lots of countries around that place. I've been to Hungary. I've been to Bulgaria, but I've never been to Romania. I've been to Poland, but I've never been to Romania. So I would love to.
Yes, I think you can choose some nice location like the northern part where the monasteries are.
Okay.
Yeah, they are very interesting. I think they are in UNESCO something because they are paintings for about painted 400 years in the past, and
ago,
and they're still there on the outside walls.
On the outside walls of the monastery, yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic! If that's what you recommend, then I will go and see it. Certainly.
You can see the Black Sea. And yes, and
I've been on the Black Sea a couple of times. I've been on the Bulgarian side and on the Russian side. Yeah, I would love to visit Romania. I always think about Transylvania when I think about Romania. I've seen the weird castles in the mountains.
Yes,
they look amazing.
I already told you I live in central Romania, and there is a castle. Let's say the Dracula Castle.
Okay, I would love to see that. Yeah.
It's a castle. Maybe I put it the next time if I don't forget. It's a castle on a rock that also has belonged to the King of Romania. It's in a village called Bran.
Okay.
It's near me. My wife is also was born near the castle in another village.
That's where I would like to go, near where you live.
Maybe I'm also related to the king of, or maybe to Dracula, or maybe to the king. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, maybe direct descendant of Vlad the Impaler.
Yes. Andre, can I ask you a question? Do you know maybe Romania? Andrew Tate is a famous TikToker, a YouTuber, influencer. He lives in Romania.
No, I don't know him, but I saw it on the news.
All right.
On the news, I saw it. I saw him.
He's a celebrity, isn't he? He's one of these guys.
He's a celebrity.
Celebrity.
Well,
I like him.
On the news, he was a bad celebrity.
He's a baddie.
He's a badly, because he have been accused for human trafficking.
He has been accused of.
Yes.
Accused of for human trafficking, I think.
Accused of human trafficking, yeah. Of course, there's nothing funny about that, but
yes. But you never know when you talk to somebody. Perhaps other person is loving Tate. I don't know. Maybe I think he has also many fans. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
I think also, yeah. He's speaking a very, really good English, also in Tate. And
he speaks good English. He speaks
good
English.
He can also be a good English teacher.
Yeah, that's it. He needs to start teaching English.
That's a bright side of Tate.
Bright side.
It's also a dark side, maybe.
You know, he's a guy. I think sometimes when people are constantly in the newspapers, I always ask myself, why? Why is this person constantly in the newspapers? Somebody's promoting him. You know, whether he's a baddie or a goodie, I don't know. I don't have an opinion. But somebody's promoting him in our newspapers because he's in there every bloody day, and nothing new. Nothing.
Oh, Andrew Tate is every in the newspaper every time. Yeah,
I think he is. I think he's everybody knows about him, but
I don't know.
What does he do?
He's doing a motivational speech for the young people like me or my continuous for the teenager people, and he say like something about masculinity, about doing well, doing good for your family, make money, like this stuff.
Yes, he's a handsome man.
But he's a handsome man.
Yes,
he's great. Like he's strong. He's a strong man. But I think he's tried to scam some people with the Bitcoin, something like that.
There's no scam about Bitcoin.
No, not Bitcoin, but crypto things.
All the others definitely scams.
Bitcoin now is touched like 100K. And it's
it keeps going up and up and up. I've even got my Bitcoin t-shirt on today. I've got Bitcoin here on my heart.
Yeah, let's go Bitcoin.
my knowledge about Tate is very limited.
Mine too. I think that he is one of those media talking heads.
Yes,
and that's why I can never trust somebody who is a media talking head because I'm too old to trust someone who's in media.
What do you think if like everybody who have Bitcoin take out their Bitcoin from their wallet for real money? I think Bitcoin is going down.
You think everyone's going to sell their Bitcoin, yeah?
Yeah. What's happened? Like it's going to be a chaos, right? Yeah.
It's going to be chaos.
I don't have
Bitcoin.
I don't have Bitcoin. I don't have any virtual money.
No Bitcoin, no virtual money. Why not, Andre? Why not?
Well, maybe if you buy Bitcoin or virtual money, you try to gain something, and maybe it's not my structure to do this kind of things.
Yeah, I understand. It's not your cup of tea, this kind of investment.
Yes. It was a spontaneous answer. I never thought about why I bought or why I didn't buy virtual money. An interesting news maybe. I think Donald Trump said he wants to make the United States the country of maybe the metropolis of Bitcoin.
Yeah, he wants to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. I've heard that he wants to start accumulating Bitcoin for the Americans.
For a country.
Yeah, for the country.
I'm not an economist, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, yeah, I understand. I'm not an economist either, but I think it's a great idea.
You think it's a great idea? You're joking.
I like Bitcoin. I've got it on the T-shirt here. You can see it's in the pyramid.
Oh, you based on Bitcoin?
I'm a Bitcoiner. I like Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's fantastic.
I think this is a private question, but do you invest on Bitcoin like from when it was $1? Like
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
All right.
I tell you what I have noticed, I have different students in different parts of the world, and at some point in time, a lot of my students live in Russia, and at some point in time, every Russian person was kicked off of the SWIFT banking system, so they couldn't pay, but you could still use Bitcoin. And what impressed me was that it didn't matter if Vladimir Putin or Boris Johnson says nobody's allowed to trade with the Russians, you can still do it with Bitcoin because nobody can stop you using Bitcoin. And that's why it's unstoppable. It's going to spread everywhere. In my opinion.
Because it's virtual.
Not financial advice, but
It's more. It's. I think the difference between, let's say, a dollar or a pound or a money that that's a money that is backed by economy is that these virtual money are more speculative, more. How do you, more
volatile.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
very speculative.
Yes, and more fluent. No, you don't tell it's fluid.
Liquid.
No, more liquid. Yes, more liquid. Yes, and no, nobody knows.
Yeah, it's extremely liquid. You know, you can obviously receive. I have had an experience when I moved from Russia back to the UK. I had to try to get my savings that I'd saved in Russia back into the UK bank accounts, and it was so long. It was such a nightmare. So many, escrow and things like that. Lots and lots of banks asking you for all sorts of information that you don't really want to give.
You've been to Russia, Dave?
Yeah, that was where I started teaching English, and I taught there for a long time.
What city of Russia?
Moscow.
Moscow, because I like Dagestan. Because I like Khabib. I like Khabib. And
Khabib. Yeah, Khabib.
Yeah. He's a UFC MMA fighter.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's a good guy.
I hope one day I can go to Dagestan. It's a very great city. I see in the video.
Fight Khabib.
No, I can't fight.
I'm not a fighter.
He's gonna smash me.
Yeah, he seems like a very capable fighter, certainly. Yeah. But yeah, I like him as his personality goes. I think he's quite good in interviews. When I've seen him talk, I like how he talks.
I agree. There is Jet Stender. I see Stefano.
So is Stefano here? Yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's here at the bottom. I see him at the bottom.
Yes, he's my colleague.
I'll ask to unmute.
Can I say co-worker?
Yeah, you can say co-worker, colleague. You can say co-worker or colleague.
You saw what a great guy I brought.
Yeah, you brought me another student. Stefano.
Yeah, but a great guy, really.
Excellent. Well, let's come back to Andre. I want you to do your picture, Andre. I don't want to take that away from you. So, do you want to do this one, or do you want to choose a different one?
No, it's great because we can read here Hilfe. That's the German for help, or SOS, or serve ourselves, or maybe I don't know another expression, but it's danger outside in the sea. Somebody is going to drown.
Good.
In front of the picture we see a muscular man who is on the verge to help this
on the verge of helping
the poor guy, or maybe the poor girl in the sea. He's a brave man. He goes in the waves. In the waves.
I would say he charged into the waves. He charges into the water.
He charges into the waves.
Yeah, it's really good for when somebody's running like nothing's going to stop them. They're charging. He charges into the waves. We say charge in a battle. Yeah, in a battle where the two armies coming in. Charge.
That means charging, not hitting. Just going in the fight.
It means running towards something which, it means running, and you're not going to get stopped. You're going to keep going and going and going. When you charge at someone.
Oh, sorry, Dave. I think charge is meaning like you can charge a phone or charge some.
You can charge a mobile.
Somebody you have to charge him. I have to charge him for the price.
Yeah, absolutely. Charge also means demand money, and so you might say, how much do you charge for a 60-minute class?
Yes.
And so it means that as well, but it is a way of running.
How much it costs?
Yeah, how much does it cost? How much do you charge?
Or put electricity in a phone.
Yeah, or put electricity in a phone. Charge the phone up. Then we usually say charge up, by the way, guys.
Charge waves. Or charge waves.
But charge into the waves. Charge into, or charge into somebody, or charge into something.
It charges into the wave. It's not easy to see where the person is, but he hears where the sound is coming from.
He hears it's a female voice. I think he hears help.
That's more, yes. That put a very, very strong pressure on him to save the girl. Oh, and he's coming out of the waves like Poseidon with the girl in his arms.
Like Poseidon with a goddess in his arms. Yeah.
yes. You have to correct my English accent.
Hey, it's a Greek name, and so I understand. Poseidon is not someone
Poseidon.
you want. Poseidon.
We say Poseidon in Romanian.
You put a stress on the don, yeah? Poseidon.
Poseidon. And he brings the girl on the seashore. But but that's not the end of the story.
No.
Behind him, something terrible happens. A big you call it it's not polite to say a fat woman, overweighted,
overweight, not overweighted, but just overweight. Yeah,
overweight woman is also maybe trying a bus, or maybe cool her in the water of the.
Cooling down in the water, maybe. Yeah, she's cooling down in the water.
She's cooling down, maybe from the heat, or maybe from the from the past event that happens before her eyes.
I think so. I think she saw the other girl getting lots of attention, and she wanted some attention.
Yeah. Somebody whispered, she's jealous.
She's jealous. Exactly. She's jealous. That's a good word. Yeah, jealous.
But jealousy is not between only between the two women. It's also between the two men.
Yes, they're also competing.
Yes. So the husband, or maybe the boyfriend of the lovely overweighted woman is also trying to do his best, and to show everybody that
he charges in.
He's also a man. He's also maybe not so muscular, but also a strong man with a great will.
Good, an alpha male, yeah, an alpha male.
An alpha male.
We often say that nowadays, like Andrew Tate.
Yes. Maybe he knew. Maybe he know. Maybe
I think he just watched Andrew Tate and he thought,
yes.
"Hang on, this is my chance."
Yes, sure. The book is, and we can deduce, and we can infer from him. Andrew Tate is not is very old in reality, because this character also knows Tate, and the book is maybe 50 or 100 years old. Yes.
What happens at the end? You haven't told the end.
Yes. The end is always very interesting in all these cartoons. This time, it's good to have a strong woman, a strong wife, a strong girlfriend. He will always help. She will always help you in need. So this time, the person who maybe could drown is not
could have drowned. The person who could have drowned
is the strong sex person. The boy
is the skinny man. Yeah, the skinny man.
Yes,
he's skinny or bony. You can say they're not good because they sound quite weak.
Maybe the woman already knew that fat is floating on water.
Yeah, gave her some buoyancy. Yeah, buoyancy, extra buoyancy. Absolutely,
extra buoyancy.
And it was able to help them both get back to the shore.
Yes, go back. So it's a really happy ending.
Yes, definitely a happy ending.
Maybe this is more than Romeo and Juliet.
Yes, yeah, indeed. This is how it happens nowadays. Fantastic, Andre. Let's move back to Federico. Federico, can you hear us?
Yes.
Excellent. So, do you want to do one at random? Yeah. Or have you chosen one?
No, I haven't chosen anything. So
okay. Okay, try the next one. It's camping.
Okay, we see I believe a family inside a car, which is going to have a trip, maybe.
Yeah, they're going on a trip. They're going on a trip.
It's
Good.
a sunny day, and the daddy is going to taking a photo of the whole family.
Excellent.
2 children and the mom.
And what have they done here behind the family?
They built up a tent.
They put up a tent. You're right with the up. You're certainly right there. They put up a tent. Yeah, they have put up their tent.
Massive tent. It's very big.
Good.
And putting it up, it was a good idea because immediately after it becomes to rain.
It started raining, not becomes. It started raining. My Russian students make exactly the same mistake. They say it becomes raining. It started raining. Become never means start in English. You can become a politician or become a journalist, but you don't become and then verb.
Okay.
Yeah? It started raining.
It started raining, and they are under the tent, a bit livid maybe, because they're a bit hungry because they can't do anything else.
Good.
And after the rain, also the wind starts to blow.
Good. The wind started to blow harder and harder. Yeah, stronger and stronger.
And the tent is I was thinking blowing up, but it's not blowing up.
Blowing away. Unlucky. You're right, though. Blowing away. The tent is blowing away. Yeah, everything is blowing away. Everything is blowing away. Good.
And in the 5th scene, we see all the members of the family around the fire that they put on.
So you start a fire usually, they have started a fire.
Okay.
A campfire if you want, but yeah, they have started a campfire, they started a fire.
And in the 6th scene, we see, I believe, a cow.
Good.
That now is beside the tent. And they are a bit surprised because they didn't expect that an animal could reach them.
Good.
Maybe because of the wind, because of the rain, and so on.
Good.
And in the 7th scene, we see the big sun that allows them to enjoy the trip, the day, the time.
Good, yeah. Are they enjoying themselves in this picture? Are they enjoying themselves?
Yeah. And
can you see there are lots of little, again, it's just like in the last story. Mosquitoes, excellent.
Or wasps, maybe, I don't know. Bees.
Yeah, maybe wasps, maybe hornets. Who knows?
Cannot
Bees.
say that because it's not very. It's a bit fuzzy. No, it's not fuzzy. We can.
It's a bit fuzzy. It's a bit blurry. Yeah, it's not very clear. Yeah, it's blurry. It's fuzzy. Yeah, I agree.
And finally, they come back to their houses.
They come back home. Usually
enjoy
just home.
the tea.
They're enjoying a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Have you ever been camping, Federico?
Maybe once in 2006, probably. Only 2 days. It was a short camping period.
Okay, and was it like their camping period? Did you have lots of rain?
No, it was summer. It was September, I believe. One of the first 10 days of September, but it was a seaside town, let's call it that way, and it was the weather was nice, so we enjoyed the whole weekend. It was a weekend, if I'm not wrong.
We went just for 2 or 3 days, and I think that is enough, certainly. When you get onto the 5th day or 6th day of camping, you're already tired of sleeping on the floor. But we loved it with the kids. When we went just for 2 or 3 days, just recently, we went about 5 or 6 months ago, when it was maybe 4 or 5 months ago. when it was nice weather as well. We were really lucky, and we went swimming. There was a nice water park nearby, and it was outside with all the inflatable things. It was lovely. And do you know, how do we say really, really, really wet, like in this picture? What can we say about the people? How can we say
Drizzly? No.
drizzling is for rain. It's drizzling, but it's a very light rain drizzling. It's kind of like when rain is everywhere and you just walk
Okay,
along and
one
you feel
moment.
it.
I have to.
I'm thinking about the people themselves, but yeah, there are lots of words for
Clumsy.
raining.
No, clumsy, no. Excuse me.
Not clumsy.
I'm
Clumsy
trying
is
to
when
remember
you
because
knock things over, or
I think I know it, but now I don't.
Drenched.
drenched. Good. That's exactly what I wanted, Stefano. Excellent. They got completely drenched. I think we very often use that one for when everybody is soaking wet. We've got quite a few for really wet. We have a lot of rain in the UK, and so we have lots of words for being really wet, and we have lots of words for raining. Yeah, it's chucking it down. It's pelting down with rain. Yeah, we have lots and lots of ways of saying raining heavily. Yeah, but they get soaking wet, they get completely drenched. Excellent. Very, very good. And I think this is why they are happy to be home, because after all of that,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, it is uncomfortable sometimes. But
Yeah.
personally, I really liked it. We got a cheap second-hand tent as well. It wasn't a new tent. We just bought a cheap second-hand tent. Fantastic. It's like new. I think it's only been used once or twice. But the kids love it. They love being outside, and I like it that none of us are on our phones. Everybody's on their phone all the time nowadays. And you go camping, there's no signal. Yeah, nobody's got any charge either. You've got no choice. You just got to go and do other things. And so you play
Immerse on the
cards.
nature.
Sorry?
Immerse on the nature.
Yeah,
nature.
immerse yourself in nature.
In nature.
Yeah, good. Immerse yourself in nature. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody has to do it sometimes. And yeah, I think it's great fun. Okay, let's move on to Stefano. Stefano, do you want to do a random? Oh, sorry.
You soak yourself in nature. Is it correct?
You soak yourself in nature. I would certainly understand you. I think it's very metaphorical. You soak yourself in nature. I don't think it's not a collocation, but yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I would understand you certainly. You soak yourself in nature. Yeah, immerse is perhaps better in academic circles.
Let's just let the imagery fly.
Let your imagination fly. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to Stefano. Stefano, can you hear us?
Hi, Dave. No, I can hear very well.
Excellent. Excellent. So what do you want to do today, Stefano? If you have a story or you have some questions?
Yeah, I have a kind of story because I'm reading. I don't know if you like Marvel comics. I don't know if you like Marvel comics. When I was young, I used to read them a lot. Spider-Man, Thor, Hulk, Avengers. I don't know if you like. Maybe yes, maybe no.
Not particularly, but I don't dislike them either. It's never been a big interest for me. Marvel.
No, I find it useful to try to immerse myself in English because I found a website. Maybe it can interest also to someone else, also to others, because if you put in Google the issue of the comics that you want to read, issue and number, you can find everything, all the comics. I don't know if there are some copyright problems. For sure, there will be a lot of copyright. It's all pirate.
Yeah, still, I think now the technology is there to make infinite number of copies of images, sounds, music, videos. Of course, you're going to get piracy. You can't stop people using a photocopier when it's already been invented. And I think the same with piracy. I don't even think of it as a crime, if I'm honest.
That's why I agree completely with you, totally with you. And so I will briefly tell the last comic that I read.
Okay, good.
It is an Avengers, I think, Avengers story, and it's in a story of the 80s. So Avengers, because they change their group sometimes over time. because now there is in that comic there was Thor, Giant Man, Wasp, Iron Man, and Captain America. So there was these 5 superheroes, and the comic starts with Wasp, who is in a serious condition.
Who is in serious condition?
Yeah, more than serious, because someone shot her and shot at her.
Shot her. Someone shot her. We would say shot her if it hit her, shot at her if it missed her, usually. Because although maybe they hit, but when you shoot at someone, you just point it, and it's not clear if you hit them or not. But when you shoot someone, you definitely hit them.
Okay, and she is the girlfriend of Giant Man. Giant Man is a superhero who can become as little as an ant and as giant as a cyclops. So it has this kind of situation. And this I tell you this because it will be important
later on. Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
It will come in.
And so they arrive in the hospital, and that bullet as
they arrived at the hospital usually, or they arrived
at the hospital, and the doctor says that she has 48 hours left, because
48 hours to live. Yeah.
Yes, 48 hours left to live. Yes, because her left lung is collapsing.
Good.
Completely. Good. So they don't know what to do. They are superhero. There is nothing to fight in this situation, so they don't know. But the doctor says that there is a great doctor in Norway who has found a cure, miraculous cure for lungs. So Thor goes to this because he can fly. Thor.
Okay.
He can fly.
He's the fastest.
Yes, he's the fastest. So he goes to Norway to find.
Oh, it's doctor. Norway. It's Norway. So Thor, Norway. Of course, Thor. It's his own country.
True. I didn't think about it. So the God of Thunder arrives in Norway and brings the doctor.
Brings the doctor.
Who is reluctant to go with him. He doesn't want to go.
Doesn't want to go. Doesn't want to help the Avengers.
Yes. Doesn't want to help the Avengers, but Thor brings him.
He makes him. Yeah, he says, "You're coming. I've got my hammer.
No, you must come with me. Now you come. Okay. Shut up, and come with me." So if he flies back, and they discover that he's an imposter.
The doctor is an imposter.
Yes, because in reality he's an alien. Yes, that and he says that the real doctor was kidnapped by alien.
Okay. Adds another layer of complication into the plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So so now they have to find where is the doctor. No,
where the doctor is. They have to find where the doctor is.
Where the doctor is. Right. So
in fact, they have to find the doctor. Sounds better. They have to find the doctor. Where the doctor is. They have to find where? No, they have to find the doctor.
Yeah, they have to find the doctor, and so. The alien dies. This is a long story, but I don't want to tell you.
Right, it's okay. It's okay.
The alien dies. I will tell you why. Since they are all great scientists, Iron Man is a scientist. Giant Man is a scientist, and since he can become so as little as a ant, he is a friend of ant. No, and so he has a device which can get all the thought of ant. And he asks to ants to find these alien forms on Earth.
Okay.
And they can't find. And also Iron Man uses devices to find some alien energy on Earth. And they can find. So they found them with logic. Because Captain America says, so we don't know where they are. But we know where they don't are.
Where they aren't. We don't know where they are, but
where they aren't. Oh, it's a big mistake. but we know where they are.
Yeah, so, we know where they aren't.
We know where they aren't. So they say, what is the only place on Earth where there isn't ants? Maybe it's not true, eh? Maybe it's just a comic. So, and the conclusion is, or South Pole or North Pole.
Okay, yeah. There aren't any ants there.
At the end of the day, they found the alien in the South Pole.
Okay.
They go there. They start to dig to find the alien because they are under the surface of the ice. They found their city. It's a beautiful city, and then the alien wants to fight the Avengers because they don't want them to be there. The Avengers says, we need the Dr. Svensson.
Give us the Doctor back.
Yes, we need that. We need to get him back to help our friend. But they say we can't give you the Dr. Svensson because he's the one that allows us to breathe.
Okay, because he's the one that allows us to breathe. It's his technology,
he has made a device, which is a mask, a kind of mask, which is able to filter the Earthling air, and yes, I learn in the
Earthling air. Yeah, okay, good.
The Earthling air, and it makes the air breathable for them without any problem. So they can give them to him, but then they fight the alien, and then they bring back the Doctor.
They win. They beat the aliens. Yeah, they beat the aliens. They bring back the Doctor. Aliens,
they bring back the Doctor, and the story finished that he saves the girls. But what I wanted to ask is this grammar question, because
okay.
Yes, I found this. The Doctor says to one alien, says, you promised it would never happen if I helped you, because there is another thing that I didn't tell you, but it's not important. The question is this: you promised that it will never happen if I helped you.
So I helped you.
I helped you. My question is this. This is the first part. I don't have any problem because it's future in the past, so it's normal. But I would have thought in the second part of the sentence, since he had helped them, not if I helped you.
Because so let me write the sentence here. You promised that.
I will read again with you because maybe I make some mistake. You promised it would never happen if I helped you. And so I thought, if I had helped you, but maybe.
Yeah, I think third conditional would be better here. You promised that it would never have happened if I had helped you. Yeah, you promised that it would never have happened. Have happened if I had helped you. You promised that this wouldn't happen if I helped. I actually prefer it without the had. Actually, no, and it is
because this I wanted to point out. When we studied grammar in the 80s in Italy, this kind of structure. I remember our book said that when there is a main clause with the past, in this case promised, and there is a subordinate clause with a past conditional become present conditional. So instead of
I'd say the other way round. Actually, I would say if for me, this is correct. Yeah,
that's right.
When we think about it, if you without reported speech, it would be first conditional. It would be this won't happen if I help you. Yeah, this won't happen. It will be first conditional. Sorry, don't know why does it do that sometimes. Sorry, I don't know where it's gone. There it is. So it will be first conditional in non-reported speech. Yeah, this won't happen if I help you. Yeah, this won't happen if I help you. Now, if we try to report first conditional becomes second conditional.
Yes.
It becomes the won't becomes would or would never. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, in fact,
No,
I
no.
would put it like that in the.
But there is no contradiction between what you're saying and what I said, because we call in Italy, we call present conditional, in this case, would happen, and past conditional would have happened. So the rule is still coherent, because you promised, and in this case it would never have happened. But since there is past, you promised, so there is reporting verb, it becomes would happen.
Yeah, the will becomes would,
yes,
the help becomes helped.
My problem was in the second part, because in Italy we didn't study this possibility that after there is this I helped you. And so I see that this is really coherent, because would happen if I helped you. Totally coherent with the rule that I studied when I was young. Only when I read the first time in the comics, I thought maybe here I would have put if I had helped you instead of helped you. But now I can see.
Yeah, it wouldn't be had help. At first, I was tempted to, because I thought, is this a third conditional? Is this a past conditional? As you point out, third is the past conditional, and you're right that second is, would, and the past tense is actually about the present. Second conditional is actually about the present. It doesn't look like it because it's got past tense, but second conditional is about present or future. For example, if I won the lottery tomorrow, and I put the tomorrow there to show everybody that this is definitely about tomorrow. It's about the future, and we use past simple. I think that's quite strange, but this is why you're right to call second conditional a present conditional. It is, certainly. If I won the lottery tomorrow, I would buy a yacht or something like that. But yeah, first conditionals do become second conditionals in reported speach, because the will becomes would, the help becomes helped.
Because if there wasn't the reported speech, I could have said it would never have happened if I had helped you.
Yes, you can, about something in the past, definitely. Yes. This wouldn't have happened if I had helped you, certainly, that's correct. But something, when you're talking about last week, that wouldn't have happened last week if I had helped you.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Yeah, that's fine. Great. No worries, guys.
Dave, I find out that that my cousin is from Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah, okay. Newcastle's very famous city.
I remember I had fish and chips.
You had fish and chips in Newcastle, yeah? They've got a very thick accent in Newcastle. We call it a Geordie accent. If you're interested, a Geordie accent. I don't know why we say Geordie. We say Scouser for Liverpool accent. Yeah, Scouser, but a Geordie accent.
Liverpool accent is very fun.
Yeah, I think accents in the UK are really, I mean, I don't know about other countries. I do know that in Russia, there's not really much difference between Moscow and Vladivostok in terms of accent, and they're very, very far apart. In England, Birmingham and London are only 40 minutes away, and they're completely different accents. Liverpool and Manchester, completely different. I can easily hear the difference between Manchester and Liverpool.
Also in Italy, if you go to the north and to the south, it's different, like Milan, Naples, or Sicily. They have a different dialect.
Yeah, indeed. I think it must be very hard to suddenly tune into a new English accent when they're so thick. I actually think the Americans and Australians are pretty easy to understand. The Canadians, very easy. But people in Scotland, Wales, Newcastle, in lots of these places, actually, they're more difficult than perhaps places which are much further away, where I find their accents quite neutral. I suppose we hear a lot of American accents on TV as well, and so American accents are never that hard.
I learned the English when I heard the music. Like I like drill music.
Drill rap. I'm not a big fan, but
UK drill. Yeah, they say a lot of bad stuff, but it's helped me for learn the English. Also, TikTok.
Music's great. I think music's great because you really memorize the lyrics when you're listening to it often, and when you really like it, you try to get your tongue around the lyrics as well. And I know it's hard when. I mean, I like the fact that rap is always a different line each time. There's not repetition like with a verse with chorus. Rap will be different different words. There'll be
like Central C. Is a very famous in UK, Central C. I don't know if you know.
No, I don't. I don't know much about the rap scene, but I do know. I know. I've been listening to some guitar music recently, and I think it's based on from some rap songs, but it's in a foreign language. It's in Russian, which I like to hear that language and try to work out what's going. Well, try to memorize difficult parts and improve my pronunciation. And yeah, music really helps. It really does. I think it's easier to just memorize really, really long pieces of the foreign language, including lots of difficult new words and words which you know are modern and really relevant.
All right, that's great. Thank you very much, Dave.
My pleasure, guys. My pleasure. Thanks for coming. I will see you all next week, perhaps. I'm not sure which day yet, but I'll send you an email. Yeah.
All right, that's great. That's been fun.
My cat's waiting to come in now as well, so I better go and let the cat in. But I'll see you all next week, guys. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you get up to. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay, see you later,
Bye,
guys. See you
Dave.
later. Bye-bye. 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 Gunther. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.